close to Toronto where the party began hours ago. They have all gathered for the richest pacing race in the world. It is the 2014 Pepsi North America Cup.
Ready for a start with a cup. Strong in the gate. They're often pacing in the Pepsi North America Cup.
Horse versus horse.
To Canada's horse.
Driver versus driver.
Randy Waples hammers the accelerator.
The top 3-year-old pacers.
The fastest three-quarters.
$1 million.
Rushes up on the far outside.
This is the Pepsi North America Cup.
$11 million roll-up masterpiece.
Those three are our favorites right now as well, with McWicked and Tell It Like It Is equal in the betting, currently at 5-2, which means they paid $7 for a $2 wager.
Quiet in hours here. Everybody is awaiting this. Let's take you through this as the horses are coming out. We're going to start with the number 1 horse, Beat the Drum.
This is Beat the Drum. Yannick Gingras is going to drive, trained by Stefan Land. This horse has had 4 races this year, just a second and a third to his credit. He did finish second, though, in his elimination, behind Lion Somewhere. And he looked good doing it, too. He paced the last quarter, his last quarter of the mile in 25-4. Anything under 26 seconds is unbelievable. So Beat the Drum, he's got a shot with the right kind of trip.
Here's a look at the number 2 horse, McWicked. McWicked had the fastest time in the eliminations to get here.
Yeah, pacing his mile 1:48.3. He's had a very productive season. There's his trainer, Casey Coleman. She has had a meteoric rise to stardom in the harness racing industry. She's from British Columbia, and she came out east to actually drive horses. And she ended up training, and she's really good at picking horses out. McWicked is very dangerous.
Casey Coleman, just 34 years old, just under $50 million in winnings. Here's the number 3 horse, Tell It Like It Is.
For trainer Jimmy Tactor, there's driver Brett Miller. Tell It Like It Is, winning his elimination in 1:48.4. He's 2 for 2 so far this year. He has done nothing wrong. Good-looking son of Well Said. Tell It Like It is versatile. He has early speed. He can also sit in a hole, follow a helmet, get a good trip. Brett Miller has lots of options with him.
1 of 2 Jimmy Tactor trained horses in this race. Here is the other one, the 4 horse, Lion Somewhere.
The 3rd elimination winner, and he paced his mile in 1:50.1. This is the only undefeated colt in the field. He has raced 5 times. He has 5 wins. He just hasn't necessarily tested the caliber of horses that he's facing tonight, but he won his elimination very impressively. He wasn't the favorite, but he's going to be looked at today. He's going to receive a lot of money in the betting.
And his career best was on this racetrack. The number 5 horse is Let's Drink On It, has the 2nd most career starts in this field.
And there is a youngster who has to have some nerves. That is Tyler Smith, just 21 years of age. It's amazing the trainer Joe Siegman has stuck with him, and I respect him for that. Tyler Smith's been driving this horse throughout his career. Paced his elimination 1:49.1, finished 3rd behind McWicked, and he looks good tonight. He's nice and calm.
The number 6 horse is Ideal Cowboy. This horse finished 4th in the elimination and got in through the draw.
Yes, there's driver Scotty Zeron. Scott Zeron, a product of Ontario, but he has since taken his helmet down south. He's been racing in New Jersey at the Meadowlands, so he's back on his home turf to try to win the Pepsi North America Cup with a long shot, Ideal Cowboy.
And the 7 horses he's watching. This is a horse that was purchased for just $3,000 and has made over $340,000 in his career.
Sometimes you just get that lucky, or you're just that good. Trainer Dave Maneri has been having a really good go the last few years. I spoke to him earlier tonight about his colt. He says he still thinks he's the best, even though he finished 2nd behind Tell It Like It Is in his elimination. This isn't a very big horse, Corey, but he's got a lot of attitude.
Undefeated in 8 races last year. The number 8 horse is Luck Be With You.
Ronnie Pierce, he's one of the most colorful drivers in the harness racing world. He's an awesome interview. You're never really sure what he's saying, but it's usually entertaining. Luck Be With You has that outside draw, a little bit further outside than you'd want to be, but he does have extreme speed off of the gate, and that works in his favor, and Ronnie Pierce isn't scared to send him.
And trained by Bill Cass. We will have a look at Bill Cass coming up in a little bit. The number 9 horse is JK Endevenera. Had a 5-race winning streak broken in the eliminations.
Yeah, something weird down down the stretch. He was getting out late. He wasn't very steerable. You need these horses to drive in a straight line. So for that reason, we're seeing an equipment change on him tonight, as he will add blinkers. So trainer Ronnie Burke hoping to just keep him maybe a little bit more focused. Again, if you can't drive them straight, you become at a disadvantage if they drift out across the racetrack, which is what JK End of an Era did last time.
This horse also had an equipment change. How significant is that?
It's huge. It is definitely huge. He needed it. They needed to do something.
The number 10 horse is sometimes said superstar driver John Campbell.
You won't find a nicer guy in this business. John Campbell has been around for years. He has had tremendous success. He is a gentleman at every level, and he drives his brother's horse, sometimes said. Jim Campbell, the trainer, 149 in his elimination. He raced well. Tough post tonight.
Well, there's a look at the field. The horses are on the track right now. The crowd is watching, everybody anticipating the richest race of its kind in the world. We're about 8 minutes to the post. We'll have a whole lot more when we come back from the 2014 Pepsi North America Cup.
Right now at a lofty 13-1. That's where my $10 is going, guys.
All right, thank you, Jason. The horses are going to the gate. We are moments away from the 2014 Pepsi North America Cup. The next voice you will hear is track announcer Ken Middleton.
All right, thanks a lot, Corey. Field of 10 lines up here. Not a big surprise to see number 3, Tell It Like It Is, checking in as the favorite here at 2-1. Perfect 2 for 2 to start the season. Look calm, cool, collected. In last week's elimination, more the same here tonight. 3-1 on number 2, McWicked. He's the one I like in this one. Casey Coleman's won this race in the past with Sports Writer. She'll look to do it again. A great post to work with. Looks so good in winning his elimination. We could go on the undefeated line somewhere. Also at 3-1. A fantastic field lined up in behind the gate. Group of 10. 3-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings in behind the gate for the Pepsi North America Cup final purse of $1 million. Lined up and ready for a start. Here they come. They're off and pacing. First call off the wings from the center. Drives out, Tell It Like It Is. Line somewhere, marching out with him. Chased out of there is Luck Be With You from the far outside. Beat the drum at the rail in 4th now. He's watching, establish his position 5th outside. McWicked is 6th, but he won't commit to the rail. JK End of an Era rides outside of him from in 7th. Back towards the inside from an 8th is Let's Drink on it. 9th away in the early going in the backfield there. Racing along 9th is Ideal Cowboy. Trailing 10th is Sometimes Said. Quarter is on the board in 25-1, and that ties the fastest first quarter in the history of the Pepsi North America Cup. Lion somewhere takes them to the 3/8 pole, but here comes Tell It Like It Is with a rush on the outside. And now on the backstretch, here comes He's Watching, and Tetrick puts the pedal to the metal. He's Watching on the outside, engages. Tell It Like It Is in backstretch battle and clears. The half is up in 53-2. To the far turn they go. He's Watching on the lead now, back in 2nd. Tell It Like It Is. First over 3rd, McWicked is driving uncovered. Then it's back 4th inside to a locked up Lion somewhere. Picking up cover to the outside now. There's JK End of an Era towards the inside from in 6th position. Luck Be With You. 7th out all the way is Sometimes Said. They come to 3/4, and He's Watching is on top. 2 looks better than the pocket sippers that come off the final turn. They're in that pocket spot as they come by 3/4 in 1:20, and 3 is Tell It Like It Is. McWicked first over from in 3rd. Lion somewhere needs some racetrack. JK End of an Era on the outside closing. Tetrick goes to work. He's Watching, digs in. Outside, off cover comes JK End of an Era. And it's Sears and JK End of an Era surging in deep stretch. JK End of an Era with a bounce back score in the Pepsi North America Cup to win by a length and a half. 2nd was Tell It Like It Is. He's Watching 3rd. McWicked was 4th. 1:48-4.
JK End of an Era. What a kick to the outside as he comes through to win the Pepsi North America Cup.
Unbelievable finish, Corey. This horse wasn't good last week in his elimination. He was way better today. Ronnie Burke had him ready to go.
And we'll have more when we come back. Well, welcome back back to our coverage of the 2014 Pepsi North America Cup. J.K. Endevanera is the winner, paying $26.30 to win. The favorite, Tell It Like It Is, finishing second. He's watching, was in third. Look at the exactor payout, $123. The triactor paying $328 and change.